Donald Trump was strong, decisive, and cut through all the woke platitudes. At times, he was also very funny. It was refreshing to see. With me now is political commentator Shemeka Michelle. Shemeka, always great to see you. Welcome to the show. What were your thoughts on Donald Trump's United Nations speech?
Thank you for having me, Rowan. I am so proud of my president. I'm actually proud of the entire administration, but to just have a president who can go and represent our country with strength, who knows what year it is, who doesn't wet his pants. I'm just so excited, and I'm very proud that he represents America well.
Now, you made a little allusion there to our old friend Joe Biden. Donald Trump told people gathered at Charlie Kirk's funeral, Shemeka, that he really doesn't like his enemies, don't like my enemies. And he's taken a brutal swipe at Joe Biden in this newly unveiled White House Walk of Fame, it's very funny. It's a long walk, and they're all the portraits of all the US presidents spanning all the way back through history. Hundreds of years to the country's birth. There's Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama. They're all there, Donald Trump. But Joe, when you get to Joe Biden's picture, it's been replaced with a picture of an autopen, which he was accused of using throughout his presidency instead of his actual signature, because, as you said, he was asleep most of the time. It's very funny. Do you think it's fair game to have a go at Biden like this, Shemeka? I think I know what you're going to say.
Absolutely. I think it's fair game, and I think it's very accurate. You know, I'm sure someone will come and change that eventually, but I love the fact that we have a president who has a great sense of humor. And so I find it very funny, and it just keeps me entertained, as well as keeping me abreast on what's going on in the world. So I can really appreciate it.
I agree. What a great sense of humour. Look, let's talk about the Charlie Kirk Memorial earlier in the week, obviously. You know, it is a turning point for the United States. That was the name of Charlie's organisation. Peggy Noonan, very famous writer, wrote a really interesting piece in the Wall Street Journal where she said, as I watched the Charlie Kirk Memorial, I thought the people in that audience are the sons and daughters of the patronised Christians of the old White House, the Reagan era that she was in. They had a seat at the table then, but they are now at the head of the table. Is that an accurate description? Has the Republican Party basically become a Christian party? Shemeka.
You know, Rowan, I think what happened to Charlie Kirk, what it did for America and what it has done for the Republican Party is for those people who actually profess to be Christians, it has given them a boldness and a strength that they didn't have before. They're tired of hiding and tired of pretending like they don't serve Christ. And I think this just emboldened them to say, listen, the left doesn't like us anyway. Let's just stand tall in our faith and proclaim Jesus and be who we really are and not cower down. I think that's exactly what it's done. I don't think there's been a change really in belief. I just think that this gave them the freedom to actually be more open with it and not care what criticism comes their way.
Well, some of the criticism has been truly vile and disgusting. I just want to play you this clip, but there's one of many I could have chosen of people mocking not only Charlie Kirk, we talked about that before, but mocking Erica Kirk. Have a listen.
For they not know what they do. That man, that young man, I forgive him.
So, Shemeka, you don't have to be particularly religious to view Erica Kirk's forgiveness as a truly extraordinary moment. To mock it? Where are these people coming from?
You know, we've realized, Rowan, that it is just a fight between good and evil. And a lot of these people are simply evil. And it's no reason to even be upset with them. It's like being mad at a man in a wheelchair that can't get up and run. He just can't run. And we just can't expect anything good and decent to come from the left. I think we're long past trying to think that there's some decency there when it's just not. It's just evil, and that's just plain and simple.
Shemeka, I think there are many people around the world who agree with you. Great to chat to you as always, Shemeka Michelle, there from North Carolina.